The Egyptian pyramids, towering over the desert sands for over 4,500 years, are marvels of ancient engineering. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, the largest of them all, contains over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing several tons.
The massive stones were quarried from nearby limestone cliffs, shaped carefully with copper chisels and wooden levers. Thousands of laborers transported each block across the desert using sleds and ropes, coordinating their strength with precision.
To elevate these stones to higher levels, ramps were constructed, allowing workers to move the heavy blocks step by step.
Each block was placed meticulously, ensuring the pyramid maintained perfect alignment and stability.
Thousands of laborers lived in nearby villages, supported by cooks, artisans, and engineers to sustain the enormous construction effort.
Ancient architects employed sophisticated tools and astronomy knowledge to ensure perfect alignment with the cardinal directions.
Daily logistics included transporting water, food, and materials to sustain thousands of workers at the site.
Every block required coordinated effort, with teams pushing and pulling together to achieve this monumental feat.
The outer casing stones were polished to perfection, giving the pyramids their iconic smooth surface.
Today, the pyramids stand as timeless symbols of ancient ingenuity, remarkable achievements that continue to fascinate the world. Centuries before machines, skilled quarrymen shaped the limestone that would become the very bones of the pyramids. To reduce friction, water was poured over the sand, an ancient trick confirmed by modern experiments.
The journey from quarry to riverbank was long and exhausting. Hundreds of laborers worked in unison.
Transport boats were engineered to carry immense weight. Using ramps and coordinated effort,
The Nile connected distant quarries to the heart of ancient Egypt.
Once ashore, the stones were sorted and marked for exact placement. Every block had a planned position. Earthen ramps allowed workers to elevate heavy blocks to the pyramid base. Once lifted into place, each block was adjusted with wooden levers and measured with plumb lines. The outer casing was polished until it gleamed under the desert sun.
contrary to myth, pyramid building was carefully organized. Foremen reviewed plans daily.
Near the construction site, artisans recorded the pharaoh's story in stone. Tools required constant care. Copper chisels dulled quickly, forcing workers to sharpen or replace them often.
To prepare for another day of intense labor, copper chisels were sharpened on sandstone wheels.
Thousands of workers were fed daily with nutritious rations, far from slaves. After long days in the sun, workers gathered in camps near the pyramid. Ancient Egyptian medics treated injuries common in heavy labor, sprains, cuts, and exhaustion.
As the pyramid grew taller, so did the ramps. Ingenious engineering allowed workers to maintain access to higher levels, shaping the monument layer by layer.
As construction climbed skyward, so did the difficulty. Raising stones to mid-levels demanded strength. To prevent disaster at these heights, each stone was stabilized the moment it arrived. Wooden wedges acted as safety stock. Once secured, the block was eased into its final position. The accuracy achieved with simple tools.
To maintain flawless geometry, measurement teams worked constantly.
For the inner chambers, limestone was not enough. Massive granite blocks, transported from quarries hundreds.
Each granite block required enormous manpower. Teams far larger than those used for limestone hauled these stones. Deep inside of the structure, the Grand Gallery rose like a stone canyon.
The pharaoh's final resting vessel was carved from a single block of granite. Its creation required extraordinary patience.
Moving the massive sarcophagus into the burial chamber was among the most delicate operations. When construction neared completion, workers sealed inner passages to secure the pharaoh's resting place. Near the summit, each stone grew smaller, yet the labor remained just as precise.
The crowning feature, the pyramidion, represented the sun's rays. Polished to shimmer brilliantly,
The final ascent of the pyramidion marked the end of decades of labor.
With the pyramidion laid at its summit, the great monument stood complete.
In its prime, the Great Pyramid shimmered like a giant mirror.